Well, happy Friday, everyone. It's always, I don't know why, because I'm retired, but it always feels nice to get to Friday. I treat it the same way. I do my wash on the weekends. It's kind of, I don't know why exactly, I just do. I think it's maybe that mindset of having, been employed for so long and just having to do everything on the weekends. So, anyway, thank you so much for all your shares, by the way. I'm tallying them up. You have today as well to share this video, and you would get in on the cards that we made this week. And I'm shoving things off to the side. It's like, ew, I don't like when things are in my pictures or in my frame. Anyway, if you have not received your catalogs, they are definitely on their way. I got this one. I always mail one to myself, basically to see, if I have it, then you probably have it too. Still waiting for the Sale-a-bration, but you should have it. I'm gonna say probably today. No, I'm not Canada Post, so I can't guarantee that, but hopefully today, and if not Monday. And if for any reason you want to look at Sale-a-bration, just go to my blog, and I will put that in the comments after the video. So you can always view the PDF. We're never without, right? Anyway, oh, how nice to be able to do this for you, to actually open the pages. So this is what I wanted to show you. We're continuing on with our Gingham Gala suite. So I'm going to be using this stamp set. Oh yeah, not that paper. Oh, I know where it is. And the punch. Make sure that's in the picture. And from Sale-a-bration, I don't know what page this is on. It's funny. I know that the Gingham Gala Suite's on page 34 and 35 because I've turned to it so many times. So many times. So in Sale-a-bration, these are some of the goodies that you could get with either a $60 or a $120 order. And if you check my blog at the end of the video, I have a special promotion going on, so you're going to want to look at that afterwards. So this is the paper, the free Botanical Butterfly DSP, which is Designer Series paper. Ta-da! And I'm not using a lot because, you can cover your whole card, but for this, I just want to show you, they're still staying with that minimalist look. Anyway, the paper's lovely, and if you want to see it close up, go to my video on Tuesday, January the 1st, and you can see it there. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, unfortunately, my video wouldn't save on my phone. Thus, there is no YouTube video for January 1st. Arg. I was going to redo it, and then poor me, I managed to get a cold. I know, it's like the second one in a month. And I know that because on my birthday, I was laying on the couch feeling sorry for myself. That I had a cold. So, yeah, and I'm again, as I always say, I'm very insulted because I don't get sick. So, I don't know what's going on. Alrighty, so enough about my woes. Again, this is the set we're using, and we're going to be using Hello Beautiful, which I thought was rather pretty. I've chosen one of these butterflies for the inside of the card. And again, this paper, pardon me, I hope I don't sniffle, and if I do, I apologize. I'm trying not to. This would be the Botanical Butterfly DSP. Now, granted, it's 12 by 12, so you're just seeing a little piece. Here's what's on the back. That's a really pretty floral. And the other piece that we're going to use is this one. And check out what's on the back. Oh, and that's another reason why I'm just using a little bit, because I want to be able to cut out a bunch of these butterflies. And if I use too much of this, I'm not going to be able to do this. Okay, so let's move some things out of the way. I got too much going on here. In my opinion, I have too much going on. This is the look we're going for. Now, can I absolutely replicate that? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so let's bring in our stamp pads. We have Mango Melody, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, and Daffodil Delight. And now this handy dandy little case is not from Stampin' Up. I think you can probably find it on Amazon though. And if I have it unlocked, which, wait, I'm sure I do. There we go. These are the sponge daubers. They don't look like this until after you've used them. So I know which I'm going to use. This is what the sponge daubers look like before. So I think there was, what, 5 in a package. So I've already used a couple. And then I have many of these. So anyway, what I want to do is put these in front. Is that the right one? Let's find out. Yep. One way to test, because this looks so much darker. This looks so much darker than that. Alrighty. Why is that crooked? I don't like it. Oh, sorry, I moved the camera. My bad. Okay, pumpkin pie and real red. So, going for this kind of ombre look. Will it work? I don't know. That was, I forget what day I made it. Oh, before I was, feeling kind of punk. I think that's what my parents would have said. Oh, I'm feeling a little punk today. Not like I'm a punk. Okay, far from it. So, let's first go into Daffodil Delight. The one thing with your daubers and with any kind of ink is you don't necessarily, you shouldn't mix them. Okay? You can put the light ones into the dark, but do not put the dark ones into the light. You'll make a mess and you won't like it. All right, so dab. All right. Now, what I did with the other one, rather than going straight across, because that sounded kind of boring, is I went on an angle. And I didn't use a lot of everything. And I can always go back and put more on the paper if I want to. So, I really like these little guys because, number one, they fit on my finger just like... who just put their finger in the ink? I put my hand up, but you can't see that. Okay, now on to the Mango Melody. One thing I should have mentioned, now look how close these look. If I can get this dark enough. One thing I forgot to mention was try to start off the page. Otherwise you'll end up with a dark area. And I am pressing fairly hard, and I've also got a pretty good grip on the paper. It's good paper, a good thickness. But if you've ever done like this, yeah, you don't want to do that. All right. Let's bring this one down because I just want a little bit of the real red at the bottom. And again, the more layers I put on... Oh, excuse me. It's Kleenex time. I kind of knew that would happen. I had boxes of Kleenex all over the house this morning. Okay, all better. And off to the side. Now if you wanted to, of course, you could take your blends. This paper is very versatile. Just color in every one of them. Every one of these little butterflies separately. I wanted to show you something quick and easy. Skill level, pretty low. Let's see. I ranked this one last night, so let's see how it's going. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Now we're getting into an orange with a little bit more red in it. At least that's what my eyes are seeing. And off to the side. Starting to look, oh no. I was going to say, I had it sideways. So I'm thinking, it's looking like. Anyway, this is the kind of thing you could easily do. Even like with kids. Why not? Because they can do this. Put the little thimble dauber on their finger and work away. I think that would be a lot of fun. I wonder if this one's going to be as vibrant as the last one. Oh, you might notice, I don't know if you noticed, this is, I've had this one for so long, it's not even, it is the old style opening, but this one's linen. That's how long I've had it. So they certainly don't go bad. I just figure until it's, pooched, there's no reason to get rid of it. We're not wasteful people, are we? Definitely with this color, you want to start off the page a bit. Now, you may be looking at this saying, that does not look the same at all, and you would be correct. Let me just work that in a little bit better, a little darker. Okay, but you can see light to dark, and we are on an angle. So far so good. But we're going to go back to the very first color, yeah, which is Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to start at the top and work our way down. I don't know if you can see that kind of changing a bit. It's going to kind of like, what's the word? Make it as if you're using like a blend on it. There we go. Oh, I'm liking it. And sometimes I go a little like light on them, and I'm not sure that I've quite got the look that I was going for. So a little darker up top. So basically this is just, oh, I forget what that's called, but it just brings it all together. So there's no lines. So you can certainly make lots of different styles. One moment. I don't usually take anything for colds. Do you? Like, other than, you know, I mean, if your sinuses are like blowing up, you for sure want to take some kind of painkiller. I think my light's dying here on the right. Yes, it is. Okay, so if it's dark over here, we'll know why, won't we? All right, let's get those put away, or at least closed up. And this is the newer style, right? There. So it closes like a compact. My thing is I have a habit of leaving them like this. So I look up on my shelf here and go, that's not closed. So you want to do this. You see that little space right there? Oh, well, sure, now work. Oh, and it closed. Ta-da! We'll just pretend that magic worked so beautifully. All right, those are off to the side. Those, don't want to put my fingies in the daubers. No, I do not. All right, let's bring in some glue. Okay, off to the side with you. Okay, I've been warming the glue up beside my computer again, where where it vents out warm air. Which, if you're in this room, is really nice to have. Okay, so just a thin layer of Tombow. And again, as always, I will put the measurements behind on the video after the fact. And if I can get this onto YouTube, which would be awesome, I will also put them on there. There. How's the fingers doing? Oh, a little colored. Okay, no coughing. I also have water behind me just in case. My goodness, I came prepared today, didn't I? Alrighty, so let's for the moment move that off to the side. Super duper simple gluing happening here. So let's take out the inside. This is Whisper White. You know how much I love using Whisper White. A lot. I think I might have glued that off right, not even where you could see what I was doing. Alrighty, so stay there and stay there. Let's try to get that somewhat even, shall we? Shall we? I did glue it off. I can see the leg now. Okay, so that's on. Let's bring out our dimensionals. I'm getting close to finishing another sheet. You know what I could do, but I don't want to waste them. I was going to say I could use like this whole edge, but I don't think it needs it. There we go. Just the dimensionals right there. Okay. Pull those little guys off the back. Oh, it's definitely getting dark over here. I don't think I can even shift the light. Well, maybe I can. We'll see. Alrighty, so in this case, I was just saying to myself, is there a top and a bottom to this? Well, yes, there is. The darker color's at the bottom. So we'll just place that. You can kind of use this black and white gingham, provided it was on straight, as a guide. And I'm just checking to see. That would be about where I would want that to go. Yep, right there. Alrighty, so next step, here it is to do the Hello Beautiful. And I'm using Memento ink today. And this is the one I usually get on my fingers. It doesn't matter if I stamp it upside down because it would be die cut. So that's what we're looking at. All right, now the other thing, just so you know, because I'm going to die cut it, you know, we don't like wasting paper, right? And sometimes you're like way down here, but that's not going to work when you have a die cut. Oh, magnet. One sec. All righty. Okay, so let's just do that again so I would go kind of like, okay, I want it to be at least there. Doesn't matter if it's crooked because we are die cutting. I love how crisp that is. And I think I was watching, I was watching a Stampin' Up video where this is the actual handwriting of the artist who worked on this set. Which I think is pretty cool. Just close that for a moment. I'm noticing when I re-inked it, I must have closed this like, I don't know, too fast, and there's a little line of ink there. So, okay, so that would be, this is stitched, as I think you'll remember from my Tuesday video. There's all of these. These are brand new. They are in the Occasions Catalogue, and if you're like me and been waiting for this like forever, they're here. Yay! And I just put mine on magnetic sheets because they stay put when I'm showing you and they don't slide all over the place. Okay, next step was to magic. Woohoo! Look at that. Now, before I do that, I did take one of the sheets. It's on the other side. Oh yeah, let's look at that again. How beautiful is that to color? Can't wait. Okay. Is I wanted to add a little butterfly. So, oh my goodness. Where did I put it? Right here. There we go. So, this and this, Butterfly Gala, or Gala, depends on how you say it, and the, is there a name for this punch? I'm just going to call it the Butterfly Punch. These two together, you purchase these two together, and you could get this paper. So, because I believe what I say on Tuesday, $60.75. So, yay. All right. Anyway, I want to punch out one of these little guys. Oh, which means I need scissors. Just deciding which one I want. To stay in the same color. Add a little zip. Could maybe do that where you could see what I'm doing. Oh, I kind of like that one. I'm looking at that one there. I want to pick, obviously I'm not going to pick one in the center because, well, that would just be silly, wouldn't it? What's on the back? Oh, yeah, those. Okay. Hopefully, I don't know if I've given myself enough room here, so we'll find out. Maybe not. Nope, we have to use the extended arm, which would mean grab these little extra pieces that I always have hanging around. And, you know when you get all nice and neat and then you can't find anything? Not the case. Found it. Alright, so this is going in this way, which means I need my little extended arm right here. So I'm just going to use a little snail. Probably a little bit more that actually works. Am I out? Oh, so close. There we go. When you hear it make that noise, then you know you've got it. Alright. And in we go. Get in there. Everyone's going. And then just line it up. Like so. Ta-da! Okay, we don't need that little piece. Into the recycle. I just thought it'd be nice to have a little butterfly just hanging around. Okay, so we are almost done. And yes, I'm deciding. Here, 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 here. I think here has one. And pardon me. Ay, caramba. Ay, caramba. Well, at least my face doesn't hurt today. So that's a good thing, right? Up here, I think right about here. I like that. Right there. Little butterfly will go on with a glue dot. Remember, your glue dots are on the inside of the roll, and then if you can't, you just need a little bit of shine to be able to see where it is, but if you can't see it, then you can definitely feel it. So push that in right onto it. Maybe in the center would be good, so that works. And there. I'm going with right there. And you can also bend the little wings up just for some fun. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, let's bring our grid paper in again. Oh, yes. Good morning, good morning. If you're joining me late, don't forget to start at the beginning. All right, so have you heard of stamp surgery before? Well, I did perform some stamp surgery, and I'll tell you what that means. Here's the Butterfly Gala set again. And all my extra little pieces are not floating all over. Crunchy noises. Okay, this is what the stamps look like when they come out. These two are attached, these two are attached, these two are attached. This one I took apart because sometimes you just want to stamp one thing, not two. So just use your handy dandy scissors. It would have been right about there. Use your handy dandy scissors. I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying if you want to, you could do that. So perfectly okay to do in my book. I'm still going to stick with the same black and white theme for the rest of the card. Inked myself again. Just a sec. Okay. Alrighty. I'm trying so hard not to cough. Anybody else having the whole winter cold thing? Like, ugh. I don't even get summer colds. Alright. I may ink this up a couple times depending on what I decide. Okay. Now, what I found last night, I was doing a bunch of stamping. And you want to hold these down. I was using the smaller one that I cut off here. And if I just went, especially on smaller blocks, I'm more likely to do this. And well, clearly that doesn't work. So you do want to watch out for that. The good news is there's two sides to the paper. So if one side gets messed up, just flip it over. Remember our rule of, not my rule, of 3, 5. I don't know why I keep moving that. Oh, I think my son's home. I can hear winter boots. The winter boot sound. And one there. And also to let them go off the page, I create movement. Ta-da! Alright, let's finish putting it together before my light completely dies on me. Alrighty. And we don't need that. I like that. Nice and plain, lots of room still to write your message. Oh. And do let me know if your Sale-a-bration flyer arrives today. One hopes. One can hope. But again, you can always look at the PDF on my blog, which I will put on after the video. You know, I was trying so hard. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? Are you kidding? Do you see what I did? Holy moly. Okay. I have a cloth. There it is. I'm wondering if I wrecked my butterflies. Oh, that one's got a wee smudge. Well, that won't do. Sandy, what on earth? Oh, now I just put that down. Good granny. Oh my good granny. Did you see that too? I put the glue side down. This is just water. I use it for on my stamps and such. Let's just maybe fix that problem. Watch that show up as the preview. I always get the weirdest looking previews off of my videos. Okay. Now, let me see if I've totally messed it up, and if I have, just one little bit right there. Well, you know, someone's going to win this. So, and I've already glued it, so let's set that to the side. My apologies, we're going to make another one. Okay. I wouldn't happen to have another base or layer ready to go. Uh-oh, stuff's going to make a noise in a second. Okay. All right, let's get this going. Almost. We're just going to do it one more time and not make a huge mess. How's that sound? I like that idea a lot. And goes. Alrighty, we're back in business. That was the Stampin' Trimmer. That was so not planned. Alright, let's check to see where the mess happened. It's not a bad idea to just give, if you can't see it, clean it anyway, right? Okay, and I put my ink away. Here we go. One more kick at the can here. And maybe I'll just shove that off to the side. Shove, that sounds so rude. And there's more ink on my fingers. Eek. Okay, alrighty. Let's try that one more time, shall we, without making a mess. It's the beauty of paper. It's not the end of the world. And here. All right, let's push that over to the edge. Give it one of these. Yeah, again, so much for me. I'm trying to get my videos down to like 15 minutes. Clearly at 27 minutes, I have not succeeded yet. But we're almost done. Alrighty, so when you share my video, might as well do two things at once, right? When you share my video, your name goes into my Prize Patrol draw, and you could win the cards that were made this week. Oh, I did it again. Crikey. Okay, you saw what the inside's going to look like. Just pretend that doesn't have ink on it, and I will do that after the video. How am I doing that? All right, doesn't matter. And one more second. Now it's time for water. So in the meantime, here's a pretty card to look at that's not sitting in the ink. Pardon me. Needed some water. And the card from earlier this week. Ta-da! All right, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again on Tuesday, where I will announce the winner of the Prize Patrol. Alrighty, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.